Ever feel like you can't remember anything? You study, you read, but when you actually need the info, bam, it's gone. Well, today I'm going to show you how to remember everything using scientifically proven techniques from memory experts, psychologists, and even ancient philosophers. Let's dive in. 1. The memory palace. The first technique is called the memory palace, used by the ancient Greeks and even Sherlock Holmes. It's simple. Imagine a place you know really well, like your house. Now, take what you want to remember and place it in different locations. When you need to recall it, just walk through your memory palace. For example, if you need to remember a grocery list, imagine eggs splattered on your front door, a loaf of bread on your couch, and milk spilling on your kitchen floor. Weird, right? But unforgettable. 2. Forgetting curve. Did you know that we forget 80% of what we learn within days? That's called the forgetting curve, discovered by Hermann Ebbinghaus. But there's a way to fight it. Spaced repetition. Instead of cramming, review information at increasing intervals. 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 1 month. For example, apps like Anki and the Lightner system use this technique to supercharge your memory. Or just imagine a goldfish with a clipboard reminding you every few days. 3. Chunking. Ever wonder why phone numbers are split into small groups? That's called chunking. Your brain loves organizing things into small, meaningful bits. Instead of memorizing random info, break it into chunks. For example, trying to remember 16-digit credit card numbers? Break them into groups of 4, and suddenly it's way easier. Or just convince yourself it's your Wi-Fi password, and you'll never forget it. 4. Association and visualization. Our brains love pictures. That's why Tony Buzan, the inventor of mind mapping, says to turn information into crazy, unforgettable images. For example, trying to remember that Einstein came up with relativity? Picture him surfing on a beam of light. The weirder, the better. Or imagine him doing a TikTok dance while shouting, E equals to MC square. That'll stick. 5. The Feynman technique. Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman had a simple rule. If you can't explain it to a 5-year-old, you don't understand it. So if you want to remember something, try explaining it in super simple terms, as if you're teaching a kid. For example, instead of saying gravity is a force pulling objects toward Earth, try gravity is like an invisible hand pulling everything down. Or just tell a kid, jump, and see what happens. Science. 6. Emotional and personal connections. Ever noticed how you never forget emotional moments, like your first crush or a big failure? That's because emotions supercharge memory. Dale Carnegie said, "Names are the sweetest sound to a person," and that's why we remember personal things better. For example, if you're trying to remember historical dates, relate them to your own life. The Berlin Wall fell just a few years before I was born. Suddenly, it's personal and sticks. Or imagine historical figures sliding into your DMs. Now that's unforgettable. 7. Active recall. The #1 mistake people make while studying, just rereading. That doesn't help. Instead, use active recall. Close your book and try to remember key facts. Henry Roediger, the author of Make It Stick, says that testing yourself is the best way to retain knowledge. For example, instead of rereading a chapter, stop and ask yourself, what were the main points? If you can't recall, go back and check. It's like trying to remember if you left the oven on, your brain will figure it out. So there you have it, 7 powerful techniques to remember anything. Let's recap real quick. Memory palace spaced repetition, chunking visualization, and association Feynman technique, emotional connections, active recall. Now, before you forget, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a mind-blowing memory hack. Which technique blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if you forget to like this video, I guess we need a part 2. See you next time, Memory Masters.